Draft day is approaching, and the Houston Texans are standing at a dangerous crossroads that could define the next decade of football in this city. If Nick Caserio plays it too safe, we might waste the most valuable window in sports. We have a superstar quarterback on a rookie contract, and history shows that windows like this close faster than you think. One wrong move or a lack of aggression could leave this roster just short of a championship. Before we dive into this massive potential trade, make sure you subscribe to stay updated on every major Texans move this offseason. CJ Stroud is the center of our universe right now, and everything the front office does must revolve around making his life easier and his team stronger. As an insider following this team daily, I can tell you that General Manager Nick Caserio is not afraid to pull the trigger on a massive deal. We saw it last year when he shocked the world by moving up for a defensive star, and now the whispers are getting louder about another blockbuster move. The latest buzz involves a potential trade with our neighbors, the Dallas Cowboys, to jump high into the first round. The idea is simple but bold. Houston would give up their late first-round pick and a second-rounder to move all the way up to the 12th spot. Why does this matter right now? It matters because the talent available at 12 is significantly better than what you find at the end of the first round. In the NFL, there is a massive drop-off in game-changing ability once you get past those top 15 players. By making this move, the Texans are saying they aren't satisfied with just being a playoff team. They want to be the team that everyone else is afraid to play. This isn't about just filling a hole on the roster. This is about finding a blue-chip prospect who can start on day one and make an immediate impact. Think about the financial reality of this league. Soon, our young quarterback is going to command a contract worth hundreds of millions of dollars. When that happens, it becomes very hard to pay for veteran free agents. The only way to keep winning is to have elite players who are still playing on their affordable rookie deals. That is why moving up for a top-tier talent like a dynamic running back or a dominant tight end is so vital. We have the draft capital to make this happen without mortgaging the entire future. We have extra picks next year and several picks on day 2 of this draft. Using those assets to secure a top 12 talent is the kind of aggressive thinking that wins Super Bowls. If Caserio sees a player he loves falling past the top 10, he won't hesitate to call Dallas. This trade would allow the Cowboys to get more picks, while giving Houston the missing piece for a championship run. Will Anderson Jr. is the perfect example of why this aggressive strategy works for the Houston Texans and why we should trust the process. When this young defensive end was selected after a massive trade-up, many critics wondered if the price was too high. They questioned if giving up so much for one player was a smart move for a rebuilding team. But look at where we are now. That young defender didn't just play well. He changed the entire culture of our defense. He brought an intensity and a work ethic that lifted everyone around him. This is the blueprint that Nick Caserio wants to follow again. He knows that one special player is worth more than 3 average ones. When you look at the current roster, you see a team that is very close to being elite. We have the quarterback and we have the coaching staff, but we need more of those knockout punch players. This young defender proved that when you identify a specific talent that fits your system, you go get him regardless of the cost. He has shown incredible speed off the edge and a relentless motor that makes him a nightmare for opposing offensive tackles. He fits the team because he plays the game the right way. He is humble, he is hardworking, and he is a winner. If the Texans can find another player with that same kind of impact on the offensive side of the ball, the league will be in serious trouble. Imagine adding a dynamic weapon who can take a short pass and turn it into a touchdown at any moment. Or imagine adding a massive tight end who can block like a tackle but run like a receiver. These are the types of players available in that top 12 range. The success of this young defender has given the front office the confidence to be bold again. They aren't looking for safe picks who might develop in 3 years. They are looking for stars who can help us win a ring while our championship window is wide open. The identity of this team is becoming clear. We are going to be aggressive, we are going to be physical, and we are going to hunt for elite talent. This young pass rusher was just the beginning of a new era in Houston football. This potential trade could help them win more games right away, and that is the only thing that should matter to fans this season. When you stay at the back of the first round, you are often choosing between players who have significant flaws. But when you move up into the top 12, you are getting a player who can change the scoreboard on every single Sunday. If the Texans decide to stay put and play it safe, they risk falling behind the other powerhouses in the AFC. Teams like the Chiefs and the Ravens are always looking for ways to get better, and we cannot afford to be passive. The consequence of not making a move could be another year of being almost good enough. Nobody wants to see this team lose in the second round of the playoffs because we lacked one more playmaker. This move is about finishing the job. If they land a top-tier talent, it means the offense becomes unpredictable and impossible to defend. It means our defense gets off the field faster and gives the ball back to our star quarterback. The direct outcome of a successful trade is more wins and a deeper run in January. On the other hand, if we don't improve the roster with elite talent, we might see our division rivals catch up to us. The risk of failure isn't about losing draft picks. The real risk is losing the momentum we have built. We have a city that is finally excited about football again. We have a team that believes they can beat anyone. To keep that feeling alive, you have to keep adding top-level talent. This isn't about long-term planning anymore. This is about winning now while we have the chance. The impact of adding a star rookie on a cheap contract cannot be overstated. It allows the team to spend money on other areas while still having elite production at a premium position. If this trade happens, it signals to the entire league that Houston is no longer a team that is happy to just be there. We are a team that is coming for the crown. The choice is simple. You can be safe and stay average, or you can be bold and chase greatness. Fans have waited a long time for a team like this, and we deserve to see them go all in. Let's look at the best-case scenario if this trade actually happens on draft night. In the best case, Nick Caserio moves up to 12 and grabs a player who becomes an instant star. This player becomes the perfect partner for our quarterback and helps the offense break every franchise record. The team wins the division easily and secures a first-round bye in the playoffs. The picks we gave up to Dallas become an afterthought because we are busy planning a parade through downtown Houston. In this world, the aggressive move is hailed as a masterstroke of genius. But we have to look at the other side of the coin too. The worst-case scenario is a sobering thought for any fan. If we trade away our future picks, and the player we select gets hurt or fails to adjust to the pro game, we are in trouble. We would be left without a first-round pick and without a second-round pick to fix the mistake. That would leave the roster thin and leave us with fewer ways to improve next season. The tension is high because there is no middle ground with a move this big. It is either a home run or a total swing and a miss. If it works, we are Super Bowl contenders for the next 5 years. If it fails, we might look back at this as the moment the momentum stopped. Short sentences help us feel the weight of this decision. The clock is ticking. The phone is ringing. The scouts are arguing. Every second counts when you are on the clock. One mistake can set a franchise back for years. But one great pick can change everything forever. This is the ultimate gamble for a general manager. He is putting his reputation on the line to give this city a winner. If he is right, he will be a hero in Houston forever. If he is wrong, the critics will never let him forget it. The pressure is immense. The stakes are as high as they get in professional sports. We are talking about the future of our favorite team. We are talking about the prime years of our star players. We cannot afford to get this wrong. The difference between glory and disappointment is often just a few spots in the draft. To wrap this up, the Houston Texans are looking at a move that could change everything. By trading with the Dallas Cowboys to get into the top 12, they are choosing to be aggressive and chase a championship right now. It is a high-risk, high-reward strategy that shows how much the front office believes in this current group. They want to maximize the window they have with a young quarterback and an elite coaching staff. The potential to add a true game-changer is too tempting to pass up, even if it costs a lot of draft capital. But I want to hear from you because you are the heart of this team. Be honest with me. Would you rather see the Texans play it safe and keep their picks, or do you want to see them go all in and trade up for a superstar? Is the risk of losing picks worth the chance at a trophy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you love the Texans and want the best insider coverage, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a breaking update.